Across the meadow, you see the woods. You waltz inside because you could. Between eyes that glow, a house creaking and crooked. Not to be approached, but you say fuck it. With toes that tippy and a nose that drips, you shimmy towards without a pause. And once you reach that wretched place, you reach for the door and accept your fate.
I'm recording, I'm live.
I'm gonna go take a big shit.
Let's go. Don't do that.
I need to stream the fucking...
Don't shit, haha.
Haha.
You can get one of those really expensive toilets that has like, you know, like in a garbage disposal sink where it's got the little blades that cuts it all up.
Oh, I swear you said garbage disposal
you can get toilets that
Did you not say that?
Yeah, garbage disposal sink.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Like it goes in a kitchen, right? So you can get really expensive toilets that have like blades inside them.
Well, I don't want to.
That cut up.
Don't want to shit into anything. I don't want to shit into a blender. It just seems a bit perverse.
Have you seen those Japanese toilets that clean themselves and stuff?
Little fountains.
You know, in India, in some parts of India, they had you'd shit into a hole in the ground, and there'd be pigs under the fucking toilet, man. And I thought this was bullshit because me and Bibi were watching JoJo, and we thought they were being extra racist. They were being pretty racist about the Indians.
More racist.
But there was a scene where a guy, one of the characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I don't know if it's a plural or not, he goes for a shit in like an Indian hotel, man. And a pig pops his fucking head through it. He goes, "Nani?" And we were like, what the fuck? Is this like really like perversely racist? Or is this a thing? But it turns out...
And it was actually both.
Yeah, it's actually both.
It's actually
But what would you rather shit into, a blender or a fucking pig's mouth?
Is it like a blender down a hole where it's not going to get shit?
Well, you're not going to get your balls caught in it, but it's aggressive. And
am I going to get some splashback?
You might get some fucking shit back if it's tearing it.
That's what I'm saying. Am I going to get some...
I think the blender, I mean, I don't trust a pig not to bite down on the nads, you know?
Yeah.
Reach up and
get rimmed.
I mean, I'm not shooting down the throat of a pig. If it's a drop into where a pig resides, and he's not going to stick his head through the toilet bowl.
His wet snout on your fucking donut.
Yeah, you just feel his cold snout touch your bumhole.
I just don't want to know its name.
Hello.
Don't tell me your name.
Good morning.
Goodness gracious. Hello, sir.
Oh, it's like a little piggy noise.
You turn around and give it a kiss.
You're horrible.
Yeah, what's that noise, man? You're going none the wiser. What's that noise?
It's one of those shit pigs.
Must be able to do it on the radio. These crazy Indians.
The real question is, if you had to shit down a hole with a pig in it, would you aim for the pig and try and shit on the pig?
Maybe.
That'd be me. Come on.
I mean, they're not. It's
a mini
all the
game.
same at that point, I guess. Like the fucking pig's in a shithole, and that's
a literal shithole.
Yeah. I mean, what if you're just aiming your piss stream into him? Poor lad, trying to clean him down.
Piss in a pig's eye.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. You got a bit of a skid mark there, buddy. You know, just going for it.
Come on, lads.
That's incredible.
We'll all stand around the toilet together. You can't fucking avoid us if there's 10 of us.
Yeah, this isn't
all cross swords at once. We'll form one major stream of piss. Ultimate energy.
Like a
man across the streams, man.
Yeah, like the Megazord
like a Dragon Ball Z episode.
Pissing sessions. Hi, welcome to CultCast. Beyond the Realm! It's a UK British English spectacular today. We've got none of those weirdo fucking funny voiced foreigners in the cowie today. Goodness knows where they are. But I am glad they have gone.
Tell you what, since Nigel Farage came around, you've changed.
Well, I didn't know.
Brexit means Brexit.
I didn't know he was going to have such upstanding morality and good points to make. I love that man. I would not, if you know, my Nigel Farage got a milkshake thrown at him, I would run up and lick it off his lapels, man, if I ever saw him in real life. I would. But we're not here to talk about Nigel Farage. We're here to talk about Nigel Ferrari, man. he's his younger brother, man.
He runs.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Ty Lopez video with his what was it? My Lamborghini here in my garage in the Beverly Hills.
Who the fuck is Ty Lopez?
You never seen that stuff? Okay, I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna pollute your brain with it. It's really not worth it.
Ty Lopez and Nigel Farage. Is there any other insidious, horrible people that you want to bring up on the podcast, Jack? Why don't we talk about? Hitler's all right though. Nah, that's good. I'm taking it.
It was all right though. Moose 2021.
Yeah, I can't even ironically do that, bro.
No. It's good job. I'm the editor, and I can say things and move things around to make me. I can make myself sound like the coolest, the most handsomest, and the smartest.
Leave the message of you saying you're removing it, but don't leave the bit you're removing. Just.
Okay, I'm going to edit it so it sounds like you all said it, and I went, hey, guys, come on now.
That's not right.
That's not right.
When I was editing another
wrong.
series about us, I would often remove me doing really stupid stuff, but keep Rob, when he joins in, I'd keep his in, so it's just Rob doing really dumb stuff, with no context, and then none of us laugh, and it's great. It's like one of my pastimes.
Motherfucker.
Just remove all the other laugh tracks.
You're an asshole.
Every joke he does.
He's not caught on to it yet.
We need a big old sound bank of like different samples of different hosts going. So anyway, and then we'll just insert those after dropped humor.
Anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
Moving on.
I guess you could say
do you remember when Richard Hammond got put into a rocket car and someone thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, man. When he was in that hamster ball and he went a bit too fast down the hill.
Yeah. And then they had like some weird pact between the three of them that if one of them died on the show, they'd say it and they'd be like, anyway, we should do something like that. Like if any of us perish,
I just made the best.
I just
made the best old watch joke in the world.
I just want to go zorbing.
In fact, should we go over TT and when one of us dies, we'll just like really fucking celebrate? Like, yes, man! Fucking yes, man! And we'll play like loads of applause, like tunes.
Yes, man.
We inherit each other's PCs.
Moose knows my funeral plans.
I do. Yeah, I've forgotten them, but somewhere in the annals of my fucking shaky mind, they're in there. I'm gonna pay one of you. I'm gonna give you a sizable sum of my inheritance for you to walk up to my grave and piss on it at the funeral, just to create
at the funeral.
Yeah, piss on it just because it'll make me lol. Knowing that somebody's gonna do that. Yeah, exactly. It's like why is this strange boy pissing on Henry's grave, man? Don't do that.
I mean, I'm gonna have to spend all the money that you give me on bail to get out of jail.
Can you? Yeah. When the wife, hold on. That's a good question, actually. If I put it in my will, but I don't make anybody aware of it, so basically, I already waived the charges. Like I allow you to do it, but it's my grave. It's my grave, but I didn't buy the coffin. It's somebody else's property. So you're technically pissing on someone's property, even though it's my new house. Even though it's my abode.
It's your new vessel.
Where I'm gonna live it's where I'm gonna rot. It should belong to me. Somebody bought that for me, but I haven't got the receipt. So
I mean, the biggest concern here is not the fact he's pissing, but the indecent exposure while he does it.
Well, what if he had one of those like peewees like girls have?
Sheewees. True.
I've got one of those.
Baby's got one in every different colour, man.
In every pocket.
Yeah, they're accessories. I put them on keychains.
What if we pre-bottle our piss? So what if we piss in a bottle?
It's not the same, man. It needs to come out warm and frothy.
You want it fresh from the source?
Frothy.
Because it doesn't. When you
pour, when I was cremate you and put you in an urn,
if you pour piss out of a bottle, it doesn't have the same acoustics as it would if you were to fire it out of your cock. It needs to be projected
sonically
in a solid.
It's very different.
Do you want me to do like a groan that you do? Then when you've been really needing to pee and you've held it in and you get to
a big horrible brown dehydrated piss, man, that you've held in.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say dehydrated
asparagus piss, man.
Big smelly.
Looks like
I don't mind. It's no fucking skin off my back. I'm dead. I don't care.
Bit of cheese in there.
The thought of setting it up.
You're gonna have to write some kind of letter so your family don't.
Well, no, but this because
I think they still will.
I don't want anyone to know about it until after the fact, and then I'll have my lawyer come in with a little note and he'll hand it to the fucking priest because I'm religious. I'm really, really religious. And he'll go, ladies and gentlemen, this has all been allowed. This is what he wanted.
Ashton Kutcher walks in out of nowhere, and everyone's like, "Oh, he got us, man!" And then Moose gets out of the grave.
Yeah, jumped out of the grave.
Does a little dance.
Skeleton puppet. Yeah.
They reanimate his body.
You're not even dead that long, but you're already decomposed into a skeleton.
100%. I'll bribe the vicar to put puppet strings to my body, and then when just about before the coffin's about to get lowered into the ground, I'll have it rigged so the coffin opens up, and then he'll play me like a marionette, and I'll do a little dance, and then and then they'll go, yeah, and then they'll go, just kidding, he's actually dead. Sorry guys, but he paid me a tenner.
Lol. They do a big lol.
Are we allowed to cry?
If you want. I mean, I'd rather you didn't. I want DMX to play at my funeral. I know.
There's going to be some difficulties there.
Yeah, I got some bad news for you.
We can only get you Miley Cyrus, I'm sorry.
Damn it. Imagine if you got DMCA claimed at your fucking funeral, man. That'd be a facepalm moment. You'd be like, oh no, man.
Fail.
Good moment.
Fail compilation.
Yeah. Oh no.
Just because you said coffin before, do you not want to be cremated?
I don't know if like I said on the last episode, I want to be shot into space, so somebody can reconstruct me and I can rule over the universe, because that'll probably be the exact sequence of events.
Yeah, that's so you. That would be so you.
Yeah.
Why not crushed into a gem?
Oh, that's a cool. Actually, that's a good idea. If you could turn me into a cool jewel, I'd become
and
a
send
jewel.
that out to space. Imagine that lands back on Earth eventually.
Amulet.
This is where I just absolutely shit on Henry fans. I get him turned into a jewel, and then I get him as Prince Albert.
Nah, don't put me in your pocket.
Nah.
I'll take you everywhere with me, brother.
Nah, don't put me there. No, please.
16-year-old's belly button.
I don't want to be anyone's phallus accessory.
I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna have to say every time this is technically a threesome.
That's fucked up.
Disclaimer.
That's fucked up.
That's lit.
Just so you know, I don't want any kind of charges, but there is another person involved.
That is Pog.
Looks around, scratches chin.
Where could they be?
Where are they? I don't see anyone.
Feast your eyes on this 24-carat diamond.
Feast your eyes on this precious jewel.
But Jack, that's bigger than your belly.
It's a comically sized fantasy emerald, man.
You are responsible for sending out a data package that summarizes humanity for alien life that one Mayday find it. What are you going to send into space?
Brilliant. I like that. I'd send don't know, man, like a dog getting angry at itself because it's farting, just a video
like
on repeat.
An actual dog?
Like a dog farting, he gets angry at the fact he can't stop farting.
Bear in mind, this is data. You can't send the actual dog. You need to send...
But videos are data.
Is this a video of a dog getting angry?
Video.
Yeah, because a podcast is... Fuck off. I will send out a picnic basket. Nah, that's not data, is it? I don't know, man.
Right, you send it out.
Picnic
You send out
data.
a DVD, a Blu-ray.
I'll send out a DVD
What is on
of
that Blu-ray?
Mr. Deeds starring Adam Sandler, man.
As many images of dogs I can put on there. That's it.
There's as many videos as dogs getting angry at their own farts. that can fit into
Specifically, farting dogs.
I would send 5 minutes of me screaming poggers at the top of my voice, so they can grasp the real culture for what we stood for.
Put the crowd cheering in Evo Moment 37 when Daigo Umehara perfectly parries Justin Wong's Chun-Li special attack.
Incredible.
That is poggers.
That's one of the greatest moments in the history of mankind, as far as I'm concerned.
What pictures would you send?
Incredible.
Pictures like a dog getting angry at its own fart. Hamtaro stickers.
Hamtaro stickers. Zoella cookbook.
Yeah, the Zoella cookbook.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a good one. Remember when 9gag wanted to make a monument?
They did it.
No, they fucking did it, man. Because Fortran tried to hunt it down, basically 9gag wanted to construct a monolith, like a monument that celebrated meme culture, like a big fucking piece of limestone that they'd engrave it like all these different memes onto.
Wow.
But they picked like the worst fucking memes, like shit that it like Raptor Jesus, probably O'Reilly, the owl from O'Reilly was probably on there. That
Gusta was probably on there.
That penguin that does the thing, I can't fucking remember. It was basically just loads of like cringe memes, and I think there was a cry laughing emoji on there as well. I think they put that on there.
Yeah.
And 4chan were like, nah, mate, no,
favorite.
you can't fucking do this. So they did the 4chan thing. They found out exactly where it was, but it's like a buried piece of limestone. And they might be able to take down the flag that Shia LaBeouf puts up in defense of the nation, because that's just a flag. But a fucking like a 40-ton piece of limestone is a bit harder.
Did you see the internet historian video on that?
Yeah,
I did.
Did you see what he says at the end in a way that you could get to it?
Oh yeah, actually, it's like it's like vinegar or something fucking basic, innit? Like that you could use to dissolve it.
If you poured like a load of vinegar and let it soak down far enough, it dissolve the limestone.
Yes, man.
Imagine dissolving a monument.
That'd be great,
Underground.
Man. Underground monolith, man.
Like a little slug.
I'm pretty sure that's a heist plot somewhere. That's Nicolas Cage National Treasure 3, you know what I'm talking?
Yeah. Be his son.
We have to steal the meme monolith.
We have to retrieve all of the memes and keep them for ourselves. No one else should be able to enjoy these funny lol memes. These are the best memes I've ever seen. I don't care what the internet says.
I has cheeseburger. Yeah.
That was probably on there. Keyboard Cat actually was on there.
Little lolcat. Oh, really?
But lolcat.
Nice.
But I mean, Keyboard Cat was pretty poggers.
I like a lolcat.
I like Keyboard Cat, man. I think he had some talent.
What about Nyancat? Nyancat's probably on there.
The fuck Nyancat. It's a stupid Pop-Tart. I hate it.
Stupid Pop-Tarts. I like that.
Fuck your Pop-Tarts. Fuck
That's
your
weirdly
cats.
apt. It doesn't even make sense, but my brain was like, okay, that's actually a fair insult. That makes sense.
No, it is a Pop-Tart. It literally is a Pop-Tart.
It literally is a Pop-Tart. Is it not a fucking...
It's a cat, man.
It's a
shitting
cat.
Fucking
It's a
cat
cat.
that looks like a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's like Hello
Alright.
Kitty isn't a cat.
No, she's
Because Hello Kitty is a girl.
She's
Hello
Sonic the
Kitty's not a cat.
Hedgehog's.
What?
She's Sonic the
Mistress.
Hedgehog's exiled, friend-zoned friend. I love that video
No, she's
so
a girl.
much.
She's not even a cat. She just happens to look a little bit like a cat. But she's actually a girl. Hello Kitty
What the
has a
fuck are you
cat.
talking about?
It's got cat ears, cat tail,
She's
and
a
it's called
fucking
Hello
cat,
Kitty.
Kitty is a girl. No, she's not.
She's got
She's not.
paws.
She's a girl.
She's a fucking cat.
He just
She's an
happens to
anthropomorphic
look
cat.
like a
She's
cat.
got terrible fucking school grades. That's what
The
she's
Hello
got.
Kitty lore is fundamentally flawed then. I'm sorry to tell you this.
She's not.
Woohoo! Everybody, have you seen any goblins, ghouls, skeletons, ghosts, or anything like that? I want to know about all of the fucking weirdness that you've seen from this very window. Who's seen the Crooked Man recently? I fucking haven't. I heard his creaky knees. I've not heard any skeletons playing a viola. All I want, really, is a gorilla in a bow tie playing the drums. But we don't seem to get that here either. Tell me, what would you like to see from this very cabin window? If you could see anything in the world in this mystical, magical land, tell me, what would you bring to fruition for your imagination alone?
I want to look out the window and I want to see a circle of clowns like performing their own fight club.
That'd be pretty pretty
Yeah.
sick. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just clowns
wait,
slugging each other.
it's happening now. Look how everybody come to the window.
Oh, whoa.
Like,
You can hear
Look,
this.
his nose squeaks when he punches in it.
This is too much for me. Close the curtains, man.
This is too violent.
Man. I didn't know it'd be bare knuckle. Fucking just right outside in the
enough of this.
meadow, in the clearing in our little forest. It's a bit too
Shit.
much.
We keep
I might
each
go
other
turn.
with size 12 feet.
Does anybody want to break it up?
No, they just honk at you.
I'm not willing.
Yeah, actually, I don't want no smoke with those guys.
I once saw a clown start to pull handkerchiefs out of his sleeve to garrote a man, but they just kept coming out.
He cocooned the man. He fucking turned him into a mummy right on the spot. So I'm gonna mummify you, motherfucker. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready?
he's got the water flower in his lapel, and he just squirts water in his eyes.
Has anybody? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Why is not? Has a clown ever waterboarded someone with his fucking flower on his lapel? That'd be great, man. Tell us
That'd be
where
good.
she
I
is.
like that.
Tortured by a gang of clowns.
Where's the money?
in an upcoming feature film, you may see that.
I don't know if we should do that. I want, because we inconspicuously came up with a new film genre, Clown Noir, recently. But it's in development. We're currently workshopping a script, and you can bet your bottom dollar that we'll bring some of the screenplay to CultCast when we're hot and ready.
A 3-minute trailer at least. Come on.
Yeah, we need a good cast. I think we need a good cast of 6 or 7 people for the trailer, and then we'll give it the regular CultCast treatment and release it for you all to see. And if there's any animators out there who because we're not going to pay you, it's too much fucking money. It's too much money to hire an animator or any actors, you know. We will own the script. You won't be able to do anything with it. We will demonetize your fan animation instantly.
Cease and desist immediately.
But we'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate the effort. So
it'd be a bit of a laugh.
It'd be funny, man. 300 hours of work. 300 hours of unpaid work with no credit or recognition. Thanks, guys.
That's pretty much internships anyway, so.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping Pixar would maybe. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I tripped over. I was going to Beyond Yonder to get some snacks earlier on, but I tripped over and the dog farted in my mouth and I got really embarrassed.
And then he hated it though. He was angry that he farted.
Yeah, he was angry that he farted, and he was even angrier that I was the one that caught it in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I was so embarrassed that it happened. I pretended it didn't happen. So my cheeks blew up. My cheeks puffed up, and I was just like, looked around like nothing happened, and I was so embarrassed I didn't go to Beyond Yonder for snacks. I came straight back here. I had to run back though because I was running out of breath, and then I let the dog's fart come out my mouth. So I'm sorry guys, I know we haven't got any snacks tonight, but it was a bit traumatizing.
Do you remember when we played the yes or no game? Do you reckon that was a success?
I don't want to play the yes or no game because I'm fucking really bad at it. I'm really bad at it because I just want to.
I can't remember it.
I just want to I want to feel gratification for the things that I've done, and that game deliberately stops you from doing that.
Just stops you from agreeing with yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to be exposed. Ah, my fucking kidney hurts. Ow. Okay, I think it's going.
You're right. Are you gonna give birth?
From his kidney.
Out of my kidney. Yeah, a little fucking rock golem.
A little stone.
The rock eater from Neverending Story is gonna come out of my dick pipe.
Bibi, do you think you're good at the yes or no game?
I can't remember. I can't remember what the game
Do you
is.
want to find out?
Yeah. Fucking absolutely.
Play the intro music to the show moves.
Fucking hate this game. It's shit. I'm gonna take it out.
I can't remember how it works.
I have no idea.
Basically, it's going to ask you loads of annoying questions. And you're not allowed to say yes or no. This motherfucker has a box full of fucking annoying questions. Tilted, man.
Another shit game for your mum to buy for the Christmas party.
I mean, we cannot do this.
Did you get it from Dogo Smith?
No, do it. Awful content is still content. Let's go.
It is.
I also have a bunch of science questions in case we wanted to break into
I don't
that.
want fucking
I hate
science in my
science.
life. I don't believe in it. God will show me the truth.
I hate science.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Bibi, you can't say yes or no. Are you ready?
Yes, mate.
You fucking failed.
Let's go.
That's a warm up. Let her go again.
Let me go. Let's go again. Yes.
Right, let's get a minute on the clock. Give me a second. Let me get a minute on the clock.
Like, what is the point to this? Just.
You'll see, man.
Okay, alright. No,
Do I have to just keep talking?
Bibi,
It's not been in a cabby. It's not been in a cabby for a bit, man.
Yeah, I've been wandering outside, lost. I was looking for a single berry.
Mate, we've had them here. Picked them all.
Oh.
Berries are so episode 4.
Oh, bro.
We've moved on.
No.
I'm sorry, but no.
We started eating each other's hair weeks ago.
Oh,
I'm sweating, man. I'm fucking sweating. I might have to take my top off.
I just wanted a little blueberry.
Yes, do it.
Oh,
Take
sorry,
your
I
top
got
off.
one here. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. That's it. Let's see.
Oh, blue juice all over.
Oh, yeah, that's it. So that's the best bit.
Man. Go on, Carter.
Fucking piece of shit live audience.
Sorry.
Hang on.
Basically, if you're doing
It's
a
like
peanut
a
grin,
wet, thick, fruity
if
laugh.
you're doing a peanut grin, it's more than likely you're going to do a gravy laugh.
I don't know what that means.
You'll know
One,
a peanut grin
one
when you
typically
see it,
precedes the
Is
other.
it like this? Is it? I know the
Yeah.
audience can't see it, but is it like? Is that a
That's
peanut
kind
grin?
of like a peanut grin. kind of.
Imagine the shape of a peanut when it comes in its shell and it's got two
Oh.
globs.
Oh right, like
Like
a
that shape, yeah.
Cal Art style, like Steven Universe smile.
Tell you what, Bruce
Absolutely.
Forsyth would have kicked the fuck out of you too long ago.
Bruce Forsyth's dead, so we can't do much unless you...
Bruce Forsyth.
R.I.P. Pour one out for Bruce.
Fuck off, he's a dick. No, I'm
That's my D.
Nice to see you.
a man.
Suck my dick.
So we got no more visual jokes, only audio.
Yeah. Right, so continue, guys.
I'm looking
No,
up.
you fucked it. No, you wasted half my minute talking about peanut grins.
Well.
Give a thing.
Oh, is it timed? Oh, please.
Right, are you ready to carry on, BB?
Lego. Yes.
Well, you failed. Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So this is gentlemen.
Dickhead.
Game shows with Jack.
I like it. I like the idea
Dragons
of
for
game
babies.
shows. So. I've done my failure of a podcast from ages ago before Epic Pandemic happened. Did like 2 truths, 1 lie, where I said 3 like unbelievable facts. One of them was completely made up.
Ooh.
Maybe that's
That sounds
I
like
could
a-
run it and you as a group discuss and then, you know.
Sounds like a profile on Bumble.
Hinge date. Hashtag
Hinge.
add partner.
That might be Hinge.
What's
Hinge is
Hinge?
fucked up. Hinge is a new one. It's like the tagline for Hinge is the app designed to be deleted because you're supposed to find your one true on there. But I'm not looking for my one true. I'm looking to
Bump uglies.
I'm looking to get hot. I'm looking to get warm and to go play some fucking laser tag. I don't want a wife. So I'm on there. Out of curiosity, I'll be flicking through and stuff. It's like, oh, these people want me to fucking bend the knee, man. I'm not. I'm sorry. Ladies, I'm sorry. Everybody just wants to marry me, but I'm not.
Back
I'm
off.
not ready for that. I'm not ready for that, guys. God.
I'm a Discord admin. I don't have
I'm a
time
Discord
to be
man.
married.
Everybody, I
Yeah.
get DM'd every day. I'm trying to get back to all of you attractive women, but I just don't have the time.
There's too many memes in general.
Yes. There's
That's
too many
funny.
attractive women approaching me at bars, in the street. Just can't take it anymore.
They're all my mother. My mother's lovely. I
They all
love my
smell
mum.
like.
My mother
They all
loves
smell
me and I
like my
can't take
sister.
it. Well, that brings me. Actually, hold on. If your mother and your girlfriend switch bodies, right? They switch bodies, and the only way you could return them both to normal was to bone one of them. Which one would you bone? So your mother and your girlfriend
This
are
is
swap
on a
bodies.
fucking field day.
I mean, I would rather not, but for the spirit of the choice, I
Not an option.
think I'd have to go with. Oh, it's so grim. It's so grim. I don't.
Are they both alive?
Oh, well, yeah. My mum's alive. Yes, my mum's
Yeah,
alive.
they're both alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
I don't want my mum to see my cum face. But I don't want to see my mum's body like that.
Wait, you mean she hasn't?
What?
You have to pick. Come on, man. You have to restore the timeline. You have to bring things back to. You nominated. You're the first one to start answering the questions.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
just
Freaky
gonna
Friday.
I'm gonna have to go with fucking my mum's body. I think. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have to get very drunk afterwards. I think.
I'd have to get you before, brother.
I mean, if that's a choice, then yeah, sure.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, you can do what you want, man. I think
yeah, therapy, alcohol.
therapy, a little bit of cocaine.
I was just gonna say a
um,
heavy dose of meth or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
My
actually,
mum's
I don't
hot,
want to
so
be
it'd
too
be
out.
fine.
I don't.
Don't be too
Kinda
out of it. I want
detracts
to
if you black
understand.
out.
You know, I want to remember a little.
No. I mean, just for the scenario, it don't really count if you can't really remember it. You need to be traumatized.
Yeah,
That's the whole point in the
yeah.
scenario. You're gonna leave him some.
Does.
It just depends on.
It does depend.
What?
Depends how hot they are. Depends how hot your mum is.
This your mum.
How hot's your mum? That's the question.
No, just your mum. Like, you got maternity.
Sorry. Just bummed you all out so bad.
You got maternal instincts.
None of you liked that question. Sorry.
There's no
everyone.
workaround.
This one's a good one that I quite like, actually.
Oh, hold on.
Wake
So
up-
I'll answer the question, but no one else. No one else.
Yeah, we're going to imagine Crumpet fucking his
As long
mum.
as it wasn't me.
Dickhead.
Yeah, pretty much.
easy.
I'm happy with answering that question.
Dickhead.
Crumpet will fuck his mum, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Crumpet.
I can't show my mum this podcast. That's for sure.
I might not keep it independent of how much stuff's in here, man.
In
After
fact,
fucking his mother, Crumpet awakes and he's a performer for a medieval king's court. Crumpet, how do you entertain the court and the king?
I do that. The thumb trick, you know. To do that.
That's a swift response. I like that. That's pretty good. It'd be good to wake up. I'd enjoy that. I'd like waking up in a medieval time and instantly have like a job. That's better than most people have now. If I just fucking respawned and I was like in the front of a king and I was a jester, I'd be like, oh, yes, this is my time, boys.
Yeah, I've trained.
This is my time. I've trained for this all my life.
This is where I belong.
What would I do? Have I got any phone charge on my phone?
No, you've not got a phone. You've been transported. You are just wearing a jester's outfit.
I'm just wearing a jester's outfit.
Not even a comfy one.
Just a.
I'd rap "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar, and everybody start nodding their heads subconsciously, even though nobody had nodded their head to music before, because it was strictly fucking harps and harpsichords and fucking lutes. Has anybody ever bopped their head to a lute? But they start fucking out, man.
I mean,
Get
they
them all
must have
into
had,
it.
they had drums, surely.
Yeah. If you did 4x4, like, just
Would
fucking
you like that
rocking
scene
out.
from 8 Mile when he does like the final rap? Everyone's like throwing their hands up. Is that what you'd have them doing in the court?
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
rap is too cliche. I don't want to do that.
It's cliche. It's not cliche in the medieval times, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
forerunner. Imagine.
They love it.
I guess not, but I'd probably tell like a tale. I'd probably start talking about the downfall of a celebrity in the modern era. I'd start talking about Rolf Harris, and I'd make them all feel really good about this cool character that played the didgeridoo and did art, and then I'd stipend it by telling everyone he's a diddler, man.
But they'd be like, oh, well, my wife's literally 12.
We all did.
My wife's a pedophile.
They even call themselves pedophiles, even though that's not even the point there.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, well then it'd be even better, because they'll be like, yes, man, he exalted to the greatest heights ever known.
Legend.
What a man. The legend of Rolf Harris. Have you got any more? Have you got any more? There was just one man. He lived in a castle, big and tall, strong, firm. Its dungeons deep and dark. He did keep his daughters there.
They're all going, oh! Going mental.
This man, King Fritzl, he ruled the lands.
Just start wiggling a piece of fucking.
Yeah, a wobble board.
Sorry, I want to keep this in, but.
No,
I wanna
that
kill
needs to stay in.
Yeah.
Bibi, how would you entertain the king at a jester's court?
I'd teach you all to do the cha-cha slide.
That's pretty good.
Make them all do it.
And
At the
then
same time,
you'll
like,
be
all of
burned
them.
at a stake for being a woman.
No, that'd be great, man. It's like, can I have a volunteer,
Yes.
please? Can I have a volunteer, please? You, young man or young woman, come, stand by my side. Right, we're going to do this in tandem. Slide to the left. You can do it. Slide to the left. Dun. Slide
Everybody.
to the right. Dun. Here's the tricky bit. Watch this. Crisscross. Dun, dun, crisscross. And they're like, whoa, how the fuck did she do that, man? How the fuck did she... Hold on. Slow down. Can you do that in slow motion? And then Bibi has to explain how to do the crisscross.
Doing every TikTok dance.
Yeah, exactly. Just start flossing, man, really awkwardly. With your little jingle bells. Your jingle bells on your hat. You just start flossing in the middle of the king's court. Just shuffling around. It's just deathly silence, man. Just dead silence. All you can hear is like bowling shoes squeaking on the fucking floor. Yeah. like shuffling around, and then the jiggly bells. And everyone just looks at each other. You just hear like a murmuring in the crowd envelop the room. Great stuff, man. Yeah, you would be executed for flossing. Not the cha-cha slide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For that you would, I feel.
The cha-cha slide is God honouring.
The cha-cha slide is an honourable display of
military prowess.
Yeah.
Agility. Yeah.
There you go. Great.
What are you eating, Kyle?
Shit. I'm eating breadsticks and hummus.
Where'd you get that?
Breadstick hummus.
I just got it in from the larder.
The larder?
Larder, yeah, we have a larder back there.
Oh, is that what that is? What's in it?
I thought this is a spooky dark room.
I think there used to be some hummus in it.
I only know of the cabinet with the dancing mouse. Vic hasn't come out of there since she went into Dance with the Mouse, by the way. But I'm just going to leave her to it. I think she's a bit mesmerised. She has been dancing for 2 weeks at this point.
I did lock it.
Yeah.
That explains it.
I mean, keep it locked. I don't want the dancing mouse's curse to be spread across the land.
Yeah, because it's fucking flossing like Bibi.
Exactly. I can hear its little mouse feet scraping in the cabinet. I'm hoping that the mouse will dance for so long that it will inevitably perish from dehydration. And I can only hope that Vic can outlast the mouse. As long as she can survive that, I think the realm will be safe. I mean, that's the only thing I'm counting on right now. I'm not afraid of the coronavirus. I'm only afraid. Disease. Yeah, I'm afraid of slime disease.
Skeletal cancer.
It's all good. I don't mind that. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm vaccinated, baby. A weird tall man came in, slipped me full of gravy, and I'm okay, brother. But the dancing mouse disease is something I don't want to fuck with that, man. I might do we should write a horror movie about a little green goblin with a nose ring.
Aww.
Is he the victim? No, he's not the.
It's
lesbian.
Never clarified. It shows him as like the monster, and then in the later half, it seems like he's a victim, but then he becomes like the antagonist again.
Absolutely. In the second movie, he's with the main protagonist.
As a redemption arc, but then he relapses back, and then it's ready for a third one. But a third one never comes out.
But he has to, because he's trying to protect them from a greater threat.
Yeah, there you go.
And the only way he can do that. Is to go back into his old, dirty, fucking shifty, smelly goblin habits, man.
Eating the slime.
It's only protect, and then he dies at the end of the second movie.
Can his love interest be an ant?
I'm 95% sure you've just highlighted the Goku and Piccolo relationship.
Yeah, I don't know if Piccolo goes back.
No, his love interest.
Piccolo's Goku's love interest. That'd be a great thing. I'd fucking love that. I don't know how up on sexuality Japan is. That's a genuine. I don't actually know. I don't know if they're cool with it.
I mean,
I think they're down.
Yeah.
That's so hot.
Thanks.
Does anybody notice how hot it is in the cabin?
Cabin fever.
And we've got the fucking fire on as well. Like, I don't know why you.
The two suns outside are blaring down, man.
I keep stoking it.
Yeah,
sorry.
why does it have to be two suns, man? Because most of the time it's night anyway. We just happen to be recording at the time that it's fucking daytime, man. It's Dantooine. Sorry, Tatooine.
It's got to be two suns.
Dantooine's another.
It's his bigger brother.
That's another desert planet. Yeah, there is a Dantooine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what his mum said. If you go out,
there is. I'm telling you, there's a Dantooine. There's a Shannon Tooine. There's a Justine Tooine.
I don't understand Star Wars. So. All right, would you rather stay overnight at an empty hospital or in an empty graveyard?
Graveyard.
Why graveyard?
Because the dead man, they'll keep you safe anyway. I've seen. What's the one with Brandon Willis?
I had sex in the graveyard once.
The Crow?
I don't know.
The Crow?
I haven't seen it, brother.
Well, you need to watch that for one. We'll put that on the vote.
I'd pick a graveyard, man.
But why graveyard? I didn't say anything about being haunted or anything. So this is just you're staying over somewhere overnight.
Yeah, because I think graveyards are pretty serene, brother.
Okay, I'm picking hospital because I imagine a graveyard's going to be cold at night.
Drugs in hospital too.
well, no, I mean, what am I sleeping with? You didn't stipulate that.
You're just in there. You're just there in your normal
I'm
clothes.
just there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll sleep in a hospital then, because I'm not going to sleep. If I'm in the...
That's what I'm on about.
Because if I can't sleep,
yeah,
then it's done. It's over.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, then yeah, hospital. Yeah.
I'd still pick
You
the
fucking
graveyard.
punk. I can't believe you did me like that. Of course I'm not going to sleep, man. Give me a blankie or something.
Made a mockery out of you.
No, you
Goodness
get
gracious
a
me.
jacket. You get a jacket over yourself, but it's too small.
What kind of jacket, man?
It's a small bomber jacket, but it's literally a small bomber jacket. It go over your chest or your legs, not both.
I'll probably still pick the graveyard, but I'll sit on a bench, put my hands in my pocket and just go, it's fucking cold, innit? And that's it. But I wouldn't sleep. So.
Wouldn't you just start, like, you know, while it's quiet and there's no one to catch you, wouldn't you start, like, pushing the graveyards like you do in Legend of Zelda, you know, and try and find a secret entrance? Yeah.
Crawl underneath.
Some goodies. I got fucking, what's his name? Dampe. What his name is. The guy I have to chase after. Just this all floating man with a lantern. It's like, follow me. I'll race you. I'll race you. Well, all right then. I'm not going to sleep, am I? So I might as well.
Yeah. I got this jacket's a bit too tight.
Might as well race him.
Maybe if I run for a bit, I'll be warm enough to get some fucking Z's after this. In at least 5 minutes.
I'd still pick the graveyard.
Yeah.
I think the graveyard would be fine. I'd select. I'd look for a grave of a cool person, and then I'd like on the side of the grave, so I'm not lay on the grave. I'd go to the side of it. I'd lean on the tombstone, cross my little arms, and close my eyes.
Right? How do you tell if it's a cool person? That's what I'm curious
I'll
about.
Google them.
Okay. All right.
That's fair. You do have that option.
Find their old Twitter account.
Yeah. From the 1980s. Sorry,
Figure out if they're safe
when I
or
said
not.
1980s, that still
Yeah.
works. I was going to go older than that, but it's fine.
Yeah,
They did that in the 80s. Fucking losers, man.
It's a bit of a morbid memory to have, but I remember whenever I'd go to like a graveyard, my mum, if she was changing flowers on a grave or anything like that, I'd wander around and try and look for the oldest person there, like who died the longest
I've done
ago.
that. Yeah,
that's
a fun game. I was thinking about graveyards earlier today, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I've probably for the... I find it serene and slightly interesting. Because you stood at a grave with someone that died in the 1700s, you're like, motherfucker, what did you die from? What did you die from? Because it's not telling me here. And you're a nobody, so Wikipedia's not going to tell me either. So I just make it up. It's like you must have had a horrific horse and cart incident, road rage. You got into a kerfuffle at a crossing where you bonked, two of your horses bonked heads with another horse. And the horses were arguing and you were arguing. And he shot you with a flintlock, man. Blasted you away.
You exploded from the pure cocaine you've been taking as your medication.
Exactly,
for a
every day.
cold.
Yeah.
There's actually a place like that when I went on a walk. I can't remember it. I was walking over some moors at some point, but there was like a big like memorial piece, and I was like, oh cool, let's go read this because that's what you do when you walk past things. And it was like, oh, so and so's name accidentally killed after a firearm,
Oh, so it actually gave you...
Yeah, the dude accidentally got shot by a malfunctioning gun, essentially. So he's with the boys hunting, I imagine, because it was the top of a moor. And one of them shot him, and he died. And he got a memorial there.
Man.
Don't know if I'd want the reason for my death being put on my headstone. It depends what it is.
Especially
if it was an epic
if
death.
you're the guy who
Smothered
shot
to
him.
death by a dominatrix.
You're the guy who shot him. Like, please don't put guys. Come on, don't tell them that I did it.
They didn't say who.
I
They
know,
didn't say
but
who. They said-
you wouldn't want it. You wouldn't want it there.
I was shot by.
Someone shot me and I died. Not naming names.
Wouldn't want a horrible death put on there.
Nah,
I died of dysentery, but if I saved the Earth by catching a meteor and throwing it back into space, you better put it on my headstone.
It says that and it died from unrelated causes.
Yeah, exactly. Died a miserable death. 80 years old. Just
Did
died
you
of old
suggest
age.
a moment ago that you did a wank in a graveyard? Is that what you said?
No, I did a deed in the graveyard. I didn't go
On
solo.
your own?
No, not
That's like the
solo,
most
man.
Oh, okay.
depressing.
No, that's the fucking worst thing anybody could ever do. I think. Like,
Just to
someone used
clarify that you weren't solo, but it was another living person.
It was, yeah, I should probably stipulate that they did have a beating heart. Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time. It was
To
a
begin
convenient place to dump the body afterwards, though. I'll tell
When
you
I
that
got
much.
there.
I remember that. It's a good trick, man. It'd be funny, haha. Be naughty over there.
Yeah.
I won't hurt you.
Ignore this freshly dug grave. Haha, just get in there.
Ignore the comically sized butcher's knife that I'm holding behind my back.
Yeah, that
It's fine,
you
don't
can
worry.
clearly see.
It's
I'm a
role play,
gentleman,
don't
yeah.
worry.
I'm a gentleman. I'll take good care of you. Yeah, she was alive.
Would you be buried alive for a day? You've got an oxygen tank down there, you can breathe. Would you be buried alive for a day for £5 million?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd do it
24
for
whole hours.
24 hours. I'd probably do it for 10 grand. I'd be real with you, cheap.
I don't. Yeah. What's the least amount of money
same.
you'd do it for? Because that's a pretty horrific experience.
£1,000.
£1,000. I don't.
Yeah.
I think,
know
well,
if,
no, this is the thing, because it's horrific to be buried alive. But if you know you're going to be okay and you're getting money a bit, it's just a bit of a. I mean, because people who have gone, like, on purpose or whatever, intentionally got locked into a room for like 3 days where they could like only bring 3 items with them or something. I can't remember. There's like a YouTube series or something or a show.
No, there was a TV show.
Yeah,
there was a few celebrities.
I only know because Doc
Professor
Brown was
Green was
talking
on it.
about or something.
Can I take out like a hand fan or something? Because I think it's the heat that would get to me. I'd go insane in about an hour or less.
Propeller hat.
Yeah, can I wear Championi's propeller hat?
I mean, it's gonna hit the back of the coffin when you lay down.
I mean, you can take it off though. But you have to spin the propeller hats. They're not electrically powered. They're not
a bucket of ice. Why not like a bucket of ice? You know, put a single ice cube on your head and let it melt to cool you down.
The oxygen tank's fine. I could probably get away with that because my goal, my strategy would be to sleep. But if I'm too hot, I'd just be aware of what I'm in, like, because that's a very enclosed space, and it's not like I'm claustrophobic. But I mean, we watched Kill Bill 2 last week, and that's a horrific scene. Obviously, she's not being offered any prize money, and she's not expecting to be retrieved. But this horrific, brother. Like, I can't think of many worse things unless I don't know. I don't know.
It's only 24 hours though. That's so short.
What?
That's so short. 24 hours.
Is it though?
To be in a box in the dark.
And but because you've got no sense of time or anything like that. It is a short time, fair enough, but you probably feel a lot fucking longer than 24 hours, especially if you couldn't kip. If you couldn't kip, you'd think you'd be down there for a week. I guarantee you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you have a cheeky 6-hour sleep or something down there.
Yeah.
Even then, you've got 18 hours to fucking go, man.
Come on. Grow up.
Can I take a Game Boy? Can I take a Game Boy SP?
Yeah, but you've got no lighting on it though.
I don't know backlight. Should have thought about this, man.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Isn't that what he did in? Did you ever watch Misfits?
No, I didn't.
Misfits was actually a really good show.
Yeah.
They had a character on there that was invincible, but not in like the natural state. He'd die, but he'd just come back.
Up until like season.
And they held a funeral for him, and then they came back 3 days later when they knew he'd like wake back up, and he was sat down there with a Game Boy just playing away, and they get him out. And he's like, "I was awake yesterday. I've shit everywhere."
Well, that's another thing actually, because you would need to go peepee and poopoo at one point.
Will you?
What do you mean, do you?
I mean, Bibi only shits once every 3 weeks, man, and that's no exaggeration.
Yeah.
So that's
Still
fine,
need to
but
pee-pee,
I gotta go. Sometimes I'll go twice a day, man.
You could just resign yourself to the fact that you're gonna
That's
shit and piss
excessive.
yourself and just do it.
Sometimes.
I've been twice today.
What, shit or piss?
Yeah, sometimes I'll eat a little food, man.
Pick one.
Sometimes, you know, the amount of carbonara I can fucking devour, man. My body can only process that in portions. It's like, right, this is our job for today. We'll work through this whilst he's sleeping, and then we'll work the night shift, and then in the day, the other boys will come in and they'll process the rest of it. But it's gonna take some time. These things don't come out instantaneous. Like,
Do you wake up in the night
processing.
shit?
Imagine you get buried alive after you get forced to drink like 3 cups of coffee and eat like a greasy kebab.
Yeah, like a
Smoke loads of cigarettes.
like a vase full of carbonara.
That's the point, actually. So you'd essentially just be gassing yourself out with methane from your own shit and farts.
You got an oxygen tank, no, brother. Like,
Yeah, but it would still
just
be
don't light a
stinky.
match. Yeah, it would be a stinky
You throw up.
caca.
You get the smell, and you just start throwing up in there, and then you're going to drown yourself in this
Well, we
coffin.
were talking about liking the smell of our own brand before.
I mean, doesn't mean I go sniffing my own shit.
Yeah, you're
shit's a bit different.
Enclosed black room shit. The only sense you've got being simulated is your nose.
Yeah, true.
Awful.
That'd be a pretty harrowing experience, man. And like I say, I feel like if you weren't exposed to any, like if you didn't know what time it was, you'd feel like you were down there.
I'm gonna start naming a figure for see how low I can get you to agree to be buried alive for 24 hours. 5 grand.
All right.
Yep.
24 hours. Desperate am I for money though? Because if I can get more money, I'm gonna get, you know, I don't know, maybe 5 grand.
50 grand.
Maybe.
Okay.
50 grand, easy, man. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'd say about maybe 15, man. Let's just call it 15. But you came out the gate with 5 million, man. So I'd rather have 5 million than 15. Stinky bitch over here don't fart. Or no, she farts and burps, but she doesn't shit or go piss, caca, doo doo.
No, I
would be
fine.
5 million.
Bibi just disassociate.
No,
you wouldn't do it for 5
that.
million. For a day, you wouldn't do it for 5 fucking big ones. Goodness.
That's fucked up, man. You're weak.
So would you just not do it then? Because any money more than 5 million is kind of
redundant.
No, it's just the whole being locked in a box thing. I get pretty fucking claustrophobic. I have a weird fear of like caves and shit because I don't like the thought of being stuck in a fucking cave. So to be locked in a box, the size of my body perfectly, and not being able to stretch out, that'd freak me the fuck out.
That's some beta shit, man.
I'd have a panic attack and die within 2 hours probably.
It's 24 hours. No, you'll be alright. You'll be absolutely fine.
Because if it's genuinely claustrophobic, Bibi, you can't fucking stop being a fucking...
That makes you inferior.
What? Right, I'm sure, because I don't... What's Bibi's worst fear, man?
I fear nothing. I'm fearless.
I saw a guy in town the other day. He had a tribal tattoo on one thigh and he had a Manchester United tattoo on the other thigh in full colour. It's like, you're a fucking cunt, man. You're the worst.
Incredible.
You're like the worst.
Yeah.
You're like proof that God doesn't exist. It's right there in front of me. In the queue waiting to buy a burger is this guy with 2 horrendous tattoos, man. I don't need any more evidence than that. I don't. Be gone. If you could wipe out one community on Earth, what would you wipe out? One like
people who don't wear socks.
Dude, I'm not wearing socks right now.
You bet you wearing shoes?
I'm not. I'm barefoot. I'm barefoot right now.
Why? Hold on. I'm not wearing socks. She says, "Are you wearing shoes?" I go, "No," and she goes. Why the fuck would I wear shoes without socks on?
Exactly. Some people do it.
I thought you were grossed out by the fact that I just had nothing on my feet whatsoever.
No,
people that wear shoes without any covering on the feet, without any fabric.
They built
different. As a buffer.
Without a
sheath. They built different. Yeah, they should be.
Unprotected shoe wearing.
Death by firing firing squad, man.
I wear a sock, then I put a sandal on, then I put a big sock over that.
That's meta.
Sick.
And then I put blue shoes over that sock.
Yes, big plastic nitrile shoes.
You know, you can get these. I saw it on Facebook. I don't know why they were targeting me. Probably because I'm 5'9", but you can get these things that you put in your shoes that'll give you 3 inches on your fucking.
Why would you even do
size.
that?
Well, this is the thing, because I'm like, right, you're going on a Tinder date, right? You want to get lucky on your Tinder profile. You've got your new height that's been bestowed unto thee by this product.
5'10"
it's all going well, man. It's all going well. You get it back to your place, man. You take your shoes off. Then what happens? Because now you're 5'7", brother. You used to be 5'10".
A cheeky extra inch or something.
No, you've got it twisted, man. Maybe. The shoes stay on.
Yeah, the shoes stay on.
All right, man. Yeah.
She's like, baby, are you not going to take off your Jordans? Later, I never take off the Jordans.
Michael Jordan gives me strength.
Fucking yes, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, damn it on the haters.
That's cat. Have a good time, and don't walk in front of cars. Don't walk in front of Bugattis, man.
Moose has been staring into the sun for 6 hours now.
I'm fucking dying,
Moose
man.
is now dying.
My eyes are
of,
too dried up
sunstroke.
olives, brother.
You should toast it up, boy.
Thank you for coming to the cabin. Now get the fuck out. You're sick of me. Hey, this has been CultCast Beyond the Realm. Hey, fucking, this is a podcast about fucking nothing, and you're a punk for listening to it. But don't forget to come and check in next time we upload one. And when we put up a Patreon, the tier 3 reward will be a sandwich that we'll post to your house once a month. Thank you very much. Right. There.